good. Just a little.
Okay. Hello. Welcome everyone to our webinar series. Today we are signing on here with our medical esthetician Farzaneh, and I will wait. I see a lot of you joining right now, so I will just give it one more minute. But Farzaneh is here today to speak about what's really going on with your skin and all of her amazing medical esthetician treatments and what we can offer for you and how you can take care of your skin now at home and hopefully once we're allowed to reopen, which we're hoping is very soon. So thank you for joining us. For those of you just coming on, we're about to go on live with Farzaneh. Hi, Farzaneh.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Lisa.
Hi. So thank you all for tuning in on this Wednesday here in sunny San Diego or wherever you might be all over the country or the world. Okay, I think most of you have joined, so let's get this going. So I am very happy to introduce Farzaneh. She is our esteemed medical esthetician. She has been with the practice for decades now and worked very close side by side with Dr. Goldman. She performs all of our esthetician treatments in the offices, and I wanted to just quickly explain what the difference is between a regular esthetician that we hear about all the time, working a lot in med spas or hotel spas, and a medical esthetician. So a traditional esthetician would be someone, a skincare specialist. They're going to exfoliate, massage, facials, maybe apply makeup and consult about the best skin care to use for your skin. And generally, like I said, they're in beauty salons, resorts, spas, things like that. A medical esthetician is actually quite different. That's what Farzaneh is. And that's really known as a clinical esthetician. So they have a much more clinical focus. That means they can work with patients with a lot of skin concerns like burn victims or even people undergoing cancer treatments or other health-related issues. Of course, they can deal with skin that has been damaged, maybe from a laser procedure that we're doing in the office or another incident. And of course, they do all of the same treatments as a general esthetician, but they just also work a little bit more in this clinical format. And especially Farzaneh is very involved with our treatment protocols, which a lot of times include injectables, lasers, maybe, and some esthetician treatments. So it's all connected together with the clinical treatments. So with that in mind, I am very excited to present Farzaneh. She does have a beautiful accent that we all love, but if anyone has any trouble hearing any of the words that she is saying, please, you can chat me to ask me. I can try and type them out. But she also has slides to show. And, once you get used to her accent, it's beautiful and I'm sure you'll love it. And the last thing is in the bottom of your screen, there should be a little button, one for the chat and one for Q&A. So please, you can start populating questions in the Q&A. Farzaneh will be available to answer as many of them as possible at the end of her presentation. So welcome, Farzaneh.
Hello, everybody. My name is Farzaneh. I am a medical esthetician from Cosmetic Laser Dermatology. I'm working with Dr. Goldman almost about 15 to 16 years. And today I would like to introduce some of my medical esthetician treatment. Belinda, thank you very much for joining me this webinar. And Lisa, thank you very much for your introduction. Okay, actually, when I start to talk about my services, usually I love to do the customized treatment for my patients. Every single treatment you see in the video is a customized treatment. It's not just one treatment, it's few different treatments. I am going to start it with one of the popular treatment, everybody love it, is dermaplaning, but it does the dermaplaning. It helps to remove one layer of the dead cells. As benefit of that, remove the pitch fuzz of the skin. The hair grow back between 4 to 6 weeks. When the hair grow back, it's going to be the same color, the same amount, the same texture. The reason I like to do this treatment because it helps to remove one layer of the dead cells. After this treatment, the products absorb deeper to the skin and makeup stay very nicely and smoothly. I'm going to, I have a video over here, if I can share it with you. If you like to know how it works, that's the way the dermaplaning works. Think about it, if we have so many dead cells of the skin, if we use the best products, they don't absorb, they just sit on the top of the dead cells. That's why I love to do the dermaplaning. And I have few pictures for before and after. If you look at here, this patient with the peach fuzz and the dead cells, and this picture is after, immediately after the treatment, is no redness or any other problem. With the other treatment, if you see, usually it's not just for the like the regular skin to do. That patient, she had a laser and she has to go party, a wedding, and then she didn't know what she has to do with that with these dead cells. She came over here, I did dermaplaning and one gentle peel for her, and this is the picture after the treatment. The other treatment I do in the office is Ultra P microdermabrasion. What it does, the microdermabrasion, is the crystal is involved with this machine. Crystal come to the surface, remove the dead cells, minimize the brown spot, the fine lines. It's a great exfoliation for the skin. It looks like polishing the skin. If I can do it for face, neck, chest, hands, arms. If you look at here, this is a patient for her chest. It's a combination of microdermabrasion and the peel. This is before the treatment and this is after the treatment. On the hands is before and after the treatment. I have a video, actually, I did the customized my treatment for this patient. Is first I did the dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, glycolic.
And I know that for some of you, the video might be a little choppy. You don't need to hear the audio right now, but you can also watch all of these on our website as well later. So Farzaneh, maybe you can tell us what you're doing in the video that we're seeing.
You like me to do?
Yeah. So here, Farzaneh is doing a glycolic acid peel. Now she's doing this DERMASWEEP because they can't hear the audio.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So we can just explain to them what you're doing while it's going.
Sure, now I'm doing the infusion. The infusion, I use the TCA peel, which she has some pigment and she liked it to minimize that. I did the TCA peel with microdermabrasion for that patient. The next one is this is the picture for before and after the customized treatment. If you look at here, some pigment, and this is after the treatment. The second picture is for after the treatment. And that one is, again, is microdermabrasion and the glycolic peel, and this is after the treatment. The other treatment we have it in the office is DERMASWEEP. DERMASWEEP is different than microdermabrasion. With microdermabrasion, it's a crystal working. With DERMASWEEP, it's a bristle brush, which it's a gentle exfoliation. It helps to remove the dead cells, minimize again the brown spot, the fine lines, and the acne scar, and it helps with the circulation of the skin. And the other things it's involved with this machine is the infusion. With the infusion, it helps to penetrate the growth factor, the peels, the hyaluronic acid, and all the ingredients deep to the skin. I have a video when I was doing again the customized DERMASWEEP for this patient. Usually first I clean the skin. I do the dermaplaning, because when you do dermaplaning, when you remove the dead cells, the products or peel absorb deeper to the skin, and you can have more benefit of that the treatment after. This is the DERMASWEEP. Now I'm using the lactic peel for this patient. This patient, she had rosacea, and usually we know the rosacea, there are kind of bacteria. That's why to be able to take care of the bacteria, I do the lactic peel. For each patient, I do the liquid nitrogen. The liquid nitrogen kill the bacteria, suiting the skin, and help to minimize the pores. Again, I do the customized mask for the patient. That's what, after each treatment, I do the mask for each patient and leave it a few minutes. This is a pictures of a patient. She had DERMASWEEP with peel. If you like to look at around the eyes and the lines here, this is before, and this is after the treatment. It's just 2 treatments. After 2 treatments, this pictures is taken. And if you look at the other pictures here, she has some pigment and acne scar. I did few treatment for her, and after few treatment, you can see the eliminated all the problem. The other treatment in the office is HydraFacial. I know everybody loves that treatment. It's all over. They are talking about the HydraFacial. Actually, with this facial, is the machine is working, and if you see the pictures of the machine is here. What it does 5 different treatments. It does deep cleaning, exfoliation, extraction. It helps to penetrate the growth factor, the peel and peptide, and the vitamin C. What it does for the skin, it helps with elasticity, skin texture, brown spot, help to minimize the large pores, fine lines, and the skin is going to be nice, clean, and glowing after the treatment. I have, again, the customized treatment for that patient. First, I do the dermaplaning. And then I do the HydraFacial. It's different serum are infused to the skin with this treatment. I use the LED red light. And this is the end of the treatment. You can see all the debris. Okay, and the other treatment we are doing is collagen pen. With the collagen pen, actually, is tiny needle is involved to create the microscopic injury into the skin. When we make the injury to the skin, the body starts to produce the growth factor. And from the growth factor, it produces the collagen and help to bring back the elasticity of the skin, help to minimize the large pores, discoloration, and most of the time it helps with the patient, they have the acne scar. I'm going to show it to you a video. I'm going to be quiet. It's about a two minutes video, and you can see how it works. I believe it has better explanation than I talk with my poor language, with my accent. This is the video. And this is a video, if you like to know how it works. Sorry, it was. Is first applying the numbing cream. Usually the numbing cream stays 45 minutes, and this is the treatment after. And this is some pictures for before and after the treatment. If you look at here is some fine lines around the eyes, the texture of the skin. This is 10 days after the treatment. This is another patient with acne scar and some of discoloration on the face. This is 1 week after. And the other treatment and other pictures is for the patient with the acne scar before and after the treatment. This is another pictures of the patient with some of the lines here and the texture. And this is with other patient with pigment and acne scar. And then again, I go back with the customized skin treatment. As I said, I usually love to do combine the treatment together for my patient, because we all know facial are not just only the refreshing the skin, but are essential part of any good skin regime and can keep your skin beautiful, hydrated, glowing, and clear. One of the treatment I do, and everybody love it, almost like 90% of my patients, they love that treatment, is the extraction. With the extraction is this patient, she had acne, and usually if they ask for the acne scar, some patients, they come and they ask for acne scar. I ask them first, we have to keep control of the acne and then take care of the acne scar. This is what I just one time after 1 week after the treatment, control the acne, I customize it with the peel. If we look at this picture we have here, this is the like very healthy pores for the skin. We have here the epidermis. Usually the dead cells, they clog the pores, they become whited with bacteria, whited become blackhead, and blackhead the active acne. That's why we have to keep the control of the acne of the patient. And usually we do the PDT laser after the treatment, the acne, because the PDT laser, it helps to kill the bacteria and help to minimize the acne too. And then for the acne scar, we have many different treatment too. We can do all different kind of laser and microneedling. This is another patient. She's one of my patients. When she come to me, that was her face, and it takes me about few months to keep control of her acne. And then this is after the treatment. I combined few different treatments. She came almost every 3-4 weeks to have a treatment. I did MICRODERMABRASION, extraction, and the glycolic pill and salicylic pill for her. And after this treatment, she had the Fraxel laser, and then she had the the doctors, they take care of the acne scar. If we look at the second pictures over here, it's a patient with a lot of milia, blackhead, and the acne scar. It takes few times, and this is the pictures for after. All the blackhead, milia, sebaceous hyperplasia, and the acne scar is minimized. And now we can talk about the peel. The peel, we know, is a lot of different peel in the all over in the offices. But one of the beautiful peel I like it is the skin medical peel. With the skin medical peel, we have two different kind of peel. We have the peel, you peel, it has downtime few days. We have the peel, which is going to be, this picture is going to be few days peeling, and then after that helps to minimize the fine lines, brown spot, acne scar. And then we have the peel, you don't peel, which is MICRODERMABRASION, glycolic peel, salicylic peel, lactic, this kojic acid peel. This is a patient with melasma. We know the melasma is the chronic disorder, and we have to be very careful how we treat that one. Our doctors, they can do the laser with that one. And then what I did few different peels for this kind of skin and help to minimize the brown spot. This is another patient with taking care of 2-3 treatments with Rejuvenate peel, Jasner peel. I do the Rejuvenate, Jasner, we have the VI peel, And then I am so excited to introduce the RTCA peel is from SkinCeuticals, which it improves the texture of the skin, smooth fine lines and wrinkle, and it really helps with the hyperpigmentation. We can do usually a series of the few of that treatment, and this is the pictures for before and after the treatment. And this is another patient for before and after the treatment. And thank you for joining me this webinar. If you have any question, if we have time, Lisa, I will be happy to answer the questions.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Farzaneh. That was amazing. And we do have a lot of questions that have been coming in. So for those of you that didn't ask any questions, on the bottom of your screen, there should be a chat feature and one that says Q&A. Please feel free to pop in your questions under Q&A. And for now, I am going to start going through them and giving them to Farzaneh. So this one is from Robin. She says, can I use any of the skincare on my chest?
Yes, every single product you are using on your face, you can go to your neck and chest, because we don't want to take care of the face and leave the neck and chest by itself. We have to blend neck and chest together to be blended together. What I like it for the chest, for the firming and tightening the chest, we have a special cream is for the firming and tightening. But for sure, you want to use the sunscreen on the top of that one. And if you use any serum like vitamin C serum or TNS essential or growth factor, you can go all over, started from neck down to the chest.
Okay, beautiful. All right, here's a couple new ones. So how can we apply chemical peels immediately after a dermapen session?
Yes, I actually, depend on which peel we do. For few of the patient, I did the lactic peel. It's very gentle, lactic peel, and we can do vitalized peel. But please leave it to your trusted skincare therapist and let she decide it for your skin if you like, if it's a good idea to have the peel after microneedling or not.
Okay. Here's one from Allison. How much do these different treatments cost, and when do you think you'll be booking them again?
I believe we are going to start. I hope we go back to the normal life we have when we go back on May 1st. This is our wish. If you go we open the office on May 1st, then I can start to work. The price of the treatment all is depending of what I do. What I do usually first when the patient is over here, I do the consultation. I go through the treatment, what is the best for her skin and what is her concern and what I can do for her. Then we make the decision, okay, the price and everything goes together. It's not just one price for one treatment.
Perfect. So yeah, just to help re-explain that, Farzaneh offers complimentary consultations, so they're all free of charge. They can be done virtually or in the office as soon as we're back open, which we're tentatively keeping our fingers crossed. It might be May 1st, and we'll keep you all updated. And during that consultation, she'll look at your skin and talk to you about all your concerns and put together one of these combination treatments that she was showing us and provide all the pricing so it's really transparent, and then you two can work together to come up with a finalized treatment plan. Okay, here is a good, let's see. How long does it take for products to soak in all the way? If I put them on at 7, exercise, and then take a shower at 11, am I washing them back off, and do I need to reapply?
Yes, yes. That is better you wait until you go your exercise, take the shower, and then start to use the products on your face.
Okay. Great. So someone's asking, how do we book a consultation virtually? So you guys see our website right up on the screen right now. You can actually go on there and book a virtual consultation on the website, I believe. You also can call us on that phone number, or you could email Farzaneh. Any of those things work, or if you'd like to give me your name and number in the private chat, I'm happy to have someone call you as well. Okay, so let's see. What treatment or exfoliator can be used to remove dead cells, skin cells?
If you like to do it at home treatment, actually, SkinCeuticals has a great micro exfoliating scrub. Hopefully you can see it. That's the, I don't know.
There, we can see it now.
Yeah. Okay. This is one of the beautiful exfoliation. It has a little bit of scrub on that one. You can use that one. And treatment, the other SkinCeuticals treatment is a cleanser. It's a glycolic. If I put it over here, you can see it maybe better. It's a glycolic cleanser, which it helps to exfoliate the skin and help to remove the dead cells. Depend on what kind of a skin you have. If you have the rosacea, broken capillaries, please stay away from the scrub. You can use a cleanser with very gentle glycolic pill to help to remove the dead cells.
Okay, great. Let's see. Also for you guys, as she's sharing products, I am also typing them in the chat, so you can go there to copy, paste, or to read the product names if you're having trouble seeing them. So here's one. Hello, Farzaneh. I believe I've read that one cannot change the size of their pores, but they can minimize the appearance. What is a good way to minimize my very large pores? Thank you.
Okay, the best things and the only way you can minimize your pores is to do extraction. What I do, first, exfoliation. You do exfoliation, any kind of exfoliation like microdermabrasion, DERMASWEEP, and many other different kind of exfoliation. After exfoliation, the pores is open, I do extraction, and after extraction, I use the glycolic peel or any, depend of your skin, any different kind of peel. I use it to help to shrink the pores. Always after the extraction is the best to do the peel to help to shrink the pores. As much as we do extraction and we do the peel, it helps to minimize the pores.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. How can I fix uneven skin?
Okay, with the, we go with the peel. I go with the peel actually. With uneven skin, the many of the peels I talk about it is going to be great. It's a Rejuvenate peel, which it has 5 different peel is involved with that one. That helps with the pigment. If you have the melasma, again, we have to be careful with that one. And the chemical peel is one of the best to help to minimize that one too. And then the other things is the laser we have here is clear and brilliant and IPL laser, which a combination of these treatment help to minimize the brown spot and even the skin. The other treatment you can do is at home, use the products with actually, if you have a sensitive skin, I go with the Lightera. Lightera is from Skin Medical. You can go with that one, or if it is a lot of pigment involved, you can go with hydroquinone. It's a prescription. You can use the hydroquinone.
Beautiful. All right. This is from Virginia. What is the best way to develop collagen on the hands?
Okay, a good exfoliation. What I do to rejuvenate the hand of my patient, I do microdermabrasion, and on the top of the microdermabrasion, I do the peel. It depends of the patient if they want to have downtime or they don't want to have downtime. That's why this is the best way to do a good exfoliation and a peel after that treatment. Even microneedling help with that one too. Laser, all different kind of laser help to rejuvenate. And we do the injection, the back of the hand to rejuvenating the hands.
Okay, great. All right. We have time for a few more questions here. So anyone else that has one, please enter them in. So what eye creams do you recommend?
I love the Lumiere eye cream. The Lumiere eye cream is from Neocotis. I don't know the camera. This is, you can see it, or I can put it front
Yeah,
of
that's good.
the camera. Okay, it's the Lumiere from Neocotis. It has 4 ingredients: green tea, white tea, hyaluronic acid, and growth factor, which it helps to minimize the dark circle, puffiness, fine lines, and rejuvenating the eyes.
Okay. What is the best anti-aging serum in the market?
Vitamin C. I go with the vitamin C. Actually, #1 product for the skin is the vitamin C and the growth factor. We have 2 different kinds of vitamin C and the growth factor. One is the C fluoric acid, is from SkinCeuticals. Actually, you can use few drops of that one every single morning, just 4 to 5 drops of that one every single morning. What it does, it helps to produce the collagen stimulation, remove the dead cells. It helps to minimize the brown spot, minimize the large pores, and protect the skin from all the diseases and the sun damage. And then the other one is growth factor. The growth factor is from Skin Medical. The growth factor is human body protein. It helps with the tightening, framing, and minimize the fine lines of the skin. These 2 serum is one of my, they are my favorite treatment for the, as anti-aging.
Perfect. All right. And yes, I can spell these for you. I was typing them out in the chat. Will you guys confirm that you can see them here? I realized I don't think I was sending them to everyone. Okay, they're all typed out now. Let me know, Maureen, if you can see those. Okay, let's see. So Allison was interested specifically in a cost for maybe microneedling or HydraFacial. Is there any more direction you can provide?
Again, it goes back for the customized treatment. The microneedling, because we use what we do here in the office with microneedling, use 1 whole bottle of the growth factor to the skin, and with the help of the needles, push it deep to the skin. And then the hyaluronic acid, because they are the expensive products, we use that one with microneedling. The microneedling in our office is about $1,000, and the difference with our microneedling with the other places microneedling is collagen pen, which is the needle is a pen with 36 needle. We go deep to the skin, 3 millimeter, down deep to the skin to make the real injury to produce the growth factor and help with and minimize the fine lines. That's why the price is $1,000. And the HydraFacial, the regular HydraFacial MD with infusing the peels is about between 300 to 370. If we add the dermaplaning, different kind of peel, the price, it goes up.
Great. Thank you so much. And yeah, I want to reinforce for anyone that tuned in now that didn't hear in the morning, but you know, the way that we do these treatments, even though it might be the same brand name or the term that you've heard other people doing is really quite different, which Farzaneh was explaining well. So that's why it's hard to compare apples to apples. You know, someone else is not going to use an entire bottle of TNS Essential Serum, which is the most expensive growth factor on the market available today. And they're not going to use a whole bottle on a patient because they're, you know, trying to keep their costs down. So it really is, you really do get what you pay for with Farz. I promise you. She does dermaplaning for me. And when we come out of this COVID-19, that is the very first thing I personally can't wait to come in and get done. So anyways, I also want to remind everyone that there is 25% off now for all of our skincare, just a little way for us to help give back during this difficult time. We can ship product to you, or we are available for curbside pickup. So, and there's only, you know, we're only doing that special through the end of this month. So we definitely encourage you to call Farzaneh or our office. And let's see, I have one more question here.
Sure.
So I have dry aging skin. I'm using the SkinCeuticals Lipid Restore, and I think it works well. But would you recommend a different daily moisturizer, or should I stick with it?
No, that's great. This is a great moisturizer for the skin, but definitely I add the vitamin C. First, do the few drop vitamin C, and after the vitamin C, the triple lipid moisturizer is going to be a great moisturizer for those kind of skin. And then for sure, you want to use the sunscreen, because the triple lipid doesn't have sunscreen. If you use it during the morning, you want to have the sunscreen on the top of that.
Great. Thank you so much, Farzaneh, and everyone for tuning in. Although this was the last webinar of our first kind of scheduled webinar series, we are working on another set, which will start next week. An email will be going out soon, and I encourage you all to make sure you're following us on social media, because we will announce it there as well. After we close this down, you're going to get a little survey. Any feedback you have for Farzaneh, for me, for our webinars in general, and absolutely any special requests for our next part of the series, we would love to hear from you. And otherwise, I really thank everyone for tuning in today. I thank Farzaneh so much for getting out of pajamas like the rest of us and looking so beautiful and coming in.
Thank you very much for everybody. Please, you can send me, if you have my email, you have the office number. Please call and send a message. If you have any question, you can always ask me. And please stay home, stay safe, and keep the glow. And looking forward to see everybody in the office very soon. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for everything. And
bye, everyone.
Day.